Laozai's Stories: A Little Man in the Ear. Tan Jingxuan was a scholar in his county who firmly believed in a certain form of Qigong practice. He diligently practiced this technique every day, regardless of the season, for several months. After a while, he started to feel like he was making some progress. One day, while sitting in meditation, he heard a tiny voice in his ears, like the buzzing of a fly, asking, "May I appear?" As soon as he opened his eyes, the voice disappeared. He closed his eyes again, held his breath, and listened carefully. Once more, he heard the same voice. He thought to himself, "Perhaps my practice has succeeded," and he felt secretly pleased. From that day on, he would sit down and listen, anticipating the voice to speak again. He decided that when the voice asked if it could appear, he would reply and open his eyes to see what it was. One day, as expected, he heard the same voice asking, "May I appear?" He softly replied, "Yes, you may appear." He then felt a rustling sound in his ears, as if something was crawling out. Slowly, he opened his eyes and saw a small figure, about 3 inches tall, with a fierce and hideous face, resembling a demon, walking around on the ground. He was astonished, but decided to observe what would happen before making any judgments. As he continued watching, he suddenly heard a neighbor knocking on the door, calling out to borrow something. The small figure became terrified upon hearing the neighbor's voice, and started to panic, running around inside the room like a lost mouse. Tan Jingxuan felt disoriented, as if he had lost his soul, and he didn't know where the small figure had disappeared to. Shortly after, he fell into a state of madness, crying and yelling uncontrollably. His family sought medical help and medication to treat him, and after half a year of treatment, he gradually recovered. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle and practicing Qigong should have been beneficial for his physical well-being. But Tan Jingxuan was driven to madness by an alleged small figure inside his ears. In reality, Tan Jingxuan never fully immersed himself in the practice. Although he appeared deeply focused during meditation, he often got distracted by external noises. His lack of concentration and absent-mindedness led to hallucinations, giving rise to the illusion of an inner voice. In truth, this inner voice was just a creation of his own mind. Moreover, he deluded himself by treating this absurdity as something mystical. This serves as a reminder that one's greatest enemy can often be oneself. Only through wholehearted dedication and focus can one achieve true success.